Penstemon is a genus of perennial garden plants that are very popular with gardeners. There are many species and hybrids available with a range of colours and forms, but the propagation techniques remain the same for all varieties. Penstemon can be propagated from seed or cuttings. Seed is a good method if you want to produce lots of plants, especially if you only have one or two mother plants, which would not give you many cuttings. But most seed-raised plants do take an extra season of growth before flowering. In this video I will focus on propagating penstemon from cuttings. Cuttings can be taken from late spring to late summer. If you want to root cuttings in the autumn, you can, but you may need to place the cuttings into a greenhouse to provide extra warmth for rooting when the temperature outside drops. I will take cuttings from two different varieties. The first is a broad-leaved, large-flowered hybrid called Hidcote Pink, which has good-sized pink flowers with red striping and splashing. The second is a small-flowered, narrow-leaved variety called Evelyn. This is my plant of Hidcote Pink. It's typical of most large-flowered penstemon hybrids. Good-sized tubular flowers and stout stems with lance-shaped leaves forming an overall bushy, upright plant. Evelyn has smaller flowers and a much bushier habit. The stems are much more wiry and the foliage is also thinner. We need to select a good growth which will give us good cuttings. Select stems without flowers if possible, but flowering stems are still okay. You could remove the top 10 to 15 centimeters or 4 to 6 inches and that would give you a good cutting. But I'm going to remove the whole stem by cutting it off at the base, and it will make 2 to 3 cuttings. Now for the cuttings of Evelyn. These horizontal growths could really do with pruning in order to make a better shape, so I will make use of these growths as cuttings, and I'll also take one of the upright growths. Let's prepare the Hidcote Pink cutting. The base of the stem is quite woody and hard, especially compared to the softer top portion of the stem. The hard part of the stem will be difficult to root, so I'll remove it. I'm making a cut about 12 centimeters or 5 inches from the bottom. The cut is just below a pair of leaves, at the node where the leaves join the stem. This node is where the roots will form. Remove the leaves so that we have 2 leafless nodes. Then count 3 pairs of leaves and make another cut. This is the first cutting. Now I will remove the lower 2 sets of leaves from the top part of the cutting so that again we have 2 nodes on the cutting. And again make a sharp cut just below the lower node. And that is all we need to do to prepare the cuttings. Now for the Evelyn cuttings. Firstly, I am going to strip the leaves from the bottom of the cutting to leave the top 10 centimeters or 4 inches with leaf. Then make a cut, again just below a node. The cut is 8 to 10 centimeters or 3 to 4 inches below the leaves. And that is the cutting all ready to go. Now for the upright growth. Again, strip the lower leaves so that 2 nodes are visible. Make a sharp cut just below the lower node. Count up 3 pairs of leaves and cut again. That cutting is now ready. And again remove lower leaves and trim below a node to make another good cutting. For the cutting compost, we make a simple mix of 1 part sand, this is river sand, and 1 part multi-purpose compost. Mix both together well. Now fill 1 pot with the cutting compost. I like to use a wooden chopstick to make a hole in the compost, but any stick, twig, or even a pencil will work well. Open up a hole at the edge of the pot by twisting the stick. Then take a cutting and insert it into the hole and firm in well. Then rotate the pot and repeat the process for all remaining cuttings. With all the cuttings in the pot, give the pot a tap to settle the compost. Now give the cuttings a good watering. And place in a shady spot for rooting. The cuttings may go limp and droop for a few days, but don't worry as they will recover. Keep the cuttings moist at all times. They will need regular watering and in hot weather may need daily watering. Rooting takes between 4 and 8 weeks, depending on temperature. Try not to be tempted to pull on the cuttings to see if they are rooted. Instead, look for signs of rooting such as new growths on the cuttings and of course roots emerging from the drainage holes in the bottom of the pot. We have good roots on the cuttings of Evelyn. And also nicely rooted cuttings of Hidcote pink. And finally, the cuttings have now been individually potted up in fresh multi-purpose compost for growing on and planting out in their flowering positions in the autumn. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. I really appreciate your support. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more of my plant videos. Thanks again, and I look forward to bringing you the next video soon.